getting just a little bit hard for me. Trying to flush all the hate out of each artery. Trying to change all the people forever a part of me. Try to stop racism, the cause of war and poverty. A burden I've chosen to bear all by my lonely. In the 250, so-and-so can phone me. I see the bigger picture that most people don't see. Thinking back to when I recorded You Know Me. Emotionally vulnerable to the microphone. In my active addiction, tonight I might go home. A little tipsy whiskey made me feel like I'm grown. In this battle for sobriety, I must fight my own. Will I ever be free? Will there ever be peace? The population grows, but the love doesn't increase. I rep for the West, but there's no problem with the East. I'm from the North, the South states, well, I'm for the geese. So what the problem is? No food for starving kids. So what the problem is? No room for all to live. So what the problem is? My addiction to a substance. So what the problem is? My prescription is a drug fix. So what the problem is? No food for starving kids. So what the problem is? No room for all to live. So what the problem is? My addiction to a substance. And what the problem is? My prescription is a drug fix. Though self-medicated, the pain is excruciating. Though well-educated, we're still miscommunicating. The problem escalated, stress is accumulating. My head is aching, every day is a rude awakening. I can't sit and wait around for someone to save me. I love my parents, this is what they made of the baby. A born leader, woven Dubz, no one can change me. Love me for me, and I will make you my lady. Now I'm not the type of person to make and break promises. Marriage guest list consists of Alcoholics Anonymous. An altar, white dress, and flowers. With all of this, a soulmate can exist just like mama says. Daydreaming of living in a wonderful world. Hoping one day I will have a wonderful girl. In time, gritty sand will turn into a beautiful pearl. If we all play our part, we'll make improvements for sure. So what the problem is? No food for starving kids. So what the problem is? No room for all to live. So what the problem is? My addiction to a substance. So what the problem is? My prescription is a drug fix. So what the problem is? No food for starving kids. So what the problem is? No room for all to live. So what the problem is? My addiction to a substance. And what the problem is? My prescription is a drug fix. I've been trying so hard not to fall off the wagon. Go back to the old me, chasing a dragon. Then I would have a whole town of people keep nagging for me to quit. Sick of seeing ministry bagging. I've been down that road before, so dark and so lonely. Cold in the night, she won't be there to hold me. I love you too, all the empty words that you told me. Within the fellowship I'll find new sober homies. A role model for kids, an example for others. A beloved son, an uncle, and a crazy ass brother. I refuse to be a father if you're not ready to mother. My child can't get attached to none of my lovers. After this I don't think I'll ever be the same. I'm fighting for freedom, not for fortune and fame. The money's good, but not if it puts dirt on your name. I did dirt on my life, I'm just trying to make a change. So what the problem is? No food for starving kids. So what the problem is? No room for all to live. So what the problem is? My addiction to a substance. So what the problem is? My prescription is a drug fix. So what the problem is? No food for starving kids. So what the problem is? No room for all to live. So what the problem is? My addiction to a substance. And what the problem is? My prescription is a drug fix.